It is like 9 o'clock in the morning, and it is pretty freaking dark outside still. And I get to do the ice off the windshield. Yeah. All right, it is cold. It's not crazy cold. My temperature thing says 27. Those aren't really that accurate, but it's below freezing, and it's not icy. Like it was pretty easy to get the ice off the windshield. I mean, it's Alaska. It's what it is. But we've had such weird weather that the normal weather right now is weird. Boom, let's go.
Hello, please pull forward.
Good morning, welcome to McDonald's. Are you using your mobile app today?
No, not today.
Alrighty, what can I serve for you?
I need a sausage, egg, cheese McGriddle, and that'll be it.
Alright, your total is going to be $6.35 at that first window.
Alright, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Have a good day. I know, McDonald's, they drive me crazy, but I do like their food. All right, it's gonna be dark again. No lights anywhere. So on down the road to work. Thought there'd be more light, but there's not. We're just now getting into the town of Soldotna on my way to Sterling because I live in Kenai. It's about a 30 to 45 minute drive from work to from home to work and vice versa. Obviously, usually depends on the traffic and the weather. Today, the traffic is hardly any. It is the 30th of January, so it is, no, 30th of December. Wow, I'm skipping. So we got New Year's coming up tomorrow, New Year's Eve. Getting into town, there may be enough lights to get this kind of thing rolling. Let's see what we got here. Maybe not. This is dark in this truck. Need to figure out a way to light this without it being, I don't know if I can do that driving down the road. It sucks. It's 9:17 now, and I would love to be shooting this video, but I can barely see me on the screen, so I have no idea if you guys can see me. It's getting a little lighter, just a touch. Here, let me show you. So yeah, it's a little lighter. So yeah, it's a little lighter, but it's not translating to the truck. To inside. Get my McDonald's out of the way. Tell you what, it is chilly today. It's been cold here for a while, but I think we got the cold coming because it's been warm. It's been weird. So anyhow, heading to Three Bears to grab some lunch. This is a daily routine here at work. So I've had people ask me, how did I end up in Alaska? How does that happen? I kind of always thought that I would end up in Alaska someday. Big fan of all the shows about Alaska. You know, that were on Discovery Channel for a while. Maybe they still are. And doing the overland thing, it just always sounded like it made sense. And then Sarah got an opportunity, got a job offer to come up to Alaska and said, hey, why don't you come with me? Okay, so that's how I got here. My daughter was 100% behind it. She didn't like the state of Oklahoma, still doesn't like the state of Oklahoma, and told me that she was gonna move when she turned 18 and would love if I went ahead and moved so that she can start, you know, kind of experiencing different things and all that kind of stuff, because she wanted to get outside of Oklahoma. Yeah, normally I it's kind of one of those things. I wouldn't have normally left her because she's still in Oklahoma, but with her being so behind me going and really kind of excited about it, made this whole thing easier. And of course, with the way technology is, we can FaceTime often and communicate every day if we want to. And when I see her, it's like we haven't missed any time. So with the technology the way it is, it's kind of made this kind of happen and work out good. So, you know, 15 years ago, wouldn't have considered it, I think. I don't know. So yeah, that's why we got here. And I got a job lined up for me before I moved up. I just got online and kind of looked. There are so many jobs available here in the Kenai Peninsula. They just struggle finding people that'll work. And there's opportunity here. So if you're looking to move, Alaska has a lot of job opportunities. Is it easy? No. Is the cost of living high? Yes. Just so that you know, Kenai and Soldotna, the two big towns close to where I live, are 10 and 12 in highest price cities to live. That may be just for Alaska, but that's saying a lot, because Alaska in itself is more expensive, cost of, you know, rent and all the things. It's just more expensive. So in fact, there's a just for giggles, that we did look every once in a while, just kind of come up on some of the local Facebook pages, but I did see a 1-bedroom rentable room. So there's a house, you would have roommates, you have a bedroom, and it was $1,000 a month for a bedroom. Shared shower, shared kitchen, shared living room, just a bedroom, $1,000 a month. Now I'm assuming that's utilities paid. I didn't see if that was shared utilities. Anyway, it's expensive here. So if you're thinking about coming, it's awesome, but it is expensive. You'll need, I know for me, I needed to make a lot more money than I was making in Oklahoma to make it work. So that's the skinny of why I moved up to Alaska. Yeah. I'm hungry. Let's go inside and get something to eat. Gonna do chicken. I always do chicken. Oh. What's going on? Looks like 2 today. Yeah. You got 2 little nuggets.
Atrocity.
It'll work. It'll all work out. How are you?
Pretty good. How about you?
Not too bad.
We are. I'm busy.
You're doing good also? Good.
Mostly because this is the start of my shift and I don't know what I've got myself.
Uh-oh, so you don't know what the day's like yet.
Dude, I left on an hour break and I came back and the whole counter was just like piled up.
Sounds like it's gonna be a fun day.
Well, it's here.
Gotta have a Coke. And I want a snacky. Yep.
Hello.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm alright, how are you?
Doing well. Sure, I'll take it back.
9:38.
Have a wonderful day. I don't need that. Take care. lunch has been gotten. So now head back and eat lunch at the shop. Winter times are kind of slow, so Northwood Buildings is where I work. We build sheds, cabins, different things like that. I do the sales, so I stay in the office all the time. They hadn't been open during the winter time before I started, and that was one of the reasons why I got hired, was that they wanted to stay open during the winter, have somebody to answer the phones, check the emails, and if anybody came inside. Last year, we were fairly busy, I felt. This year it's been a little bit slower, but I don't know. Seems like we're doing okay. This year the weather's been weird, so I think that plays into what's going on, like just kind of the difference in the feel of the year. And then also we had the election and everybody was worried what was gonna happen. And of course, now that Trump's there and we got the drill baby drill up here in Alaska, there is hope and optimism up here that people will be making more money and that Alaska will flourish again. Not that I think it tailed off, but you know, when they're not drilling, it's just a little harder up here. And in the peninsula, we are a tourism-based area in Alaska, so most of the income here comes from tourism, whether it's salmon fishing, just the nice weather that we have and all the travelers come in and check out the summer. Mainly it's the salmon and halibut and stuff like that. But most of Alaska is really ruled by how much oil they produce for the areas for their money. It's just what it is. So now that the oil possibly is gonna turn back on and the gas, all that production's gonna go up again, I think we're gonna see some good times here in Alaska. So this might be a good opportunity for some of you that want to come up to Alaska to get a new job, to relocate, to do all the things, because I'm excited about the future up here. I think there's a lot of good things happening. Now, I'm new, so maybe I'm just hopeful that some of the things that are talked about will happen. I know that whenever you talk to some of the old timers, they're like, that'll never happen. And I agree, some of those things probably are things that just never will happen. Kind of like a bridge that would connect the North Kenai Peninsula to Anchorage. They've talked about it for years, probably never gonna happen. It'd be too expensive, all those things. But the conversation did get brought back up because of Elon Musk and the tunnels that he's been doing. And I'm not saying that they're gonna call him up and say, hey, do us a tunnel, but it does bring up a conversation. Is that gonna be cheaper to do than build a bridge? Is the maintenance gonna be cheaper? Or like all the things, like how's that work? They've also talked about having direct flights from Seattle to Kenai. I don't think that's going to happen because I don't think that we have the infrastructure in Kenai for large flights. Like, it's the Wild West when you go to the Kenai airport. Like, it's a small airport. They got like one little ticket booth where they check you and they do the TSA there, I think. Sarah's flown, I haven't. She said it's kind of like they barely ask your name. They don't look at your luggage. You can stay on the phone the whole way to Anchorage, like you can be on your phone. Like they're like, yeah, that's nonsense. So it's just different. It's just different up here. I'm gonna go inside and eat, and